So let's start with this definition of an empire. Like we mentioned before, an empire is an extensive group of states and countries under a single supreme authority. It could also be a large commercial organization owned or controlled by one person or group. So for a person, group, country, etc. to accumulate so much power and authority, there must be domination and suppression of others. And that often goes with destroying the land, with killing, and anything else that goes along their plan. Such systems, kingdoms, and institutions of men, they thrive by limiting humanity. They are anti-God, even though they will come out to the church, they will sit at the front because that's what they do. They will commit all kinds of atrocities. And then the bishop will give them the first front chair to sit at. We see that all the time. So to limit humanity and humans, these evil people involve mind manipulation and programming, which we know is called witchcraft. But they will tell you what we do is witchcraft. But everything that they do here is all about witchcraft. People are hearing voices, people are being manipulated, people are being taught to hate themselves. I mean, what other freaking witchcraft are you talking about? When you are told that you're not good enough, that you have to do your hair, put a fake lash, put a fake butt, put a fake lips, put a fake nails, put a fake everything. What other witchcraft are we defining here? But that's what this evil empire, that's what they have managed to do to us. They destroyed our civilization through all these evil international and local empires with wicked emperors and empresses. You can see, according to Simone, she said the oppressor will not be strong if he did not have accomplices among the oppressed. We've told you guys this over and over again, but we've figured if you see a white person say it, it may make sense because nothing we tell our people makes sense until their slave masters will say it. We know about the Kotumas in our land back in the days, and we know their children are still at work. They didn't die, and all their children died, though. They are still in business.
The Warren Chiefs.
The Warren Chiefs. They are still in business. Nothing changed. As a matter of fact, the more you don't like your people, the more these people will empower you because they know that they will use you to destroy your people. So they oppress and suppress these citizens through every available means. Whatever they need to do, if they have to allow Adeboye to come here and open 50 million churches so that we, the Nigerians, the so-called Nigerians, will not be able to politically organize ourselves because we are still waiting on the Lord. The Indians and the Chinese are busy forming a voting bloc. We are busy going to midweek services with Adeboye and his special guests from Nigeria because God will do it for us. So whatever they will allow to come through to confuse you, they will do it. They will use people that call themselves sent with one watch, with very annoying voice. They will use them and make it sound like it's going to bring you change that you want. But look back, we've been voting since 19 Brigade. Nothing has changed for any of us. Every time we turn around, it's worse. And they keep making it sound like it's gonna come, just vote this time around, it's gonna come. Our brother led us to understand that every time you go and do that voting round, you are renewing your damnation. So don't you dare wake up in the middle of the night and be barbering through the night. Don't disturb your neighbors that are trying to sleep because you're so stupid, you cannot follow simple instruction on how you can get rid of your tormentors. Don't go be doing that. We know them, they use anything that they can use. They use lottery system to take the brain out of our people. And we are jumping. Oh, testimony time. I just got visa to America. Hey, Zukora. Oh, we are doing you a favor. Yeah, come, leave your land. Come to America and leave. Why is our land not working? We have oil and gas and food and all the minerals. Why is it not working? Ndonye visa. You can see these are part of the systems. The way that they destroy us as for who we are. It's nothing new. Names of these empires and tools used against Africa. The Roman Empire, we know what they did, still doing. Because as we're telling you, our people will go and spend $3 million. Our brothers will be dying of sickness. They want to fly so they can go and kiss the hand of the Pope.
Yeah.
A proper visit or proper
Proper visit or proper audience.
that money can never go to our people, because if it does, then they, oh yeah, you cannot kiss the white hand, you'll be kissing black hands.
Yes. You have to kiss white hand.
It has to be the white one, because
Mm.
any other thing doesn't
Mm.
take the
From
place.
the mouth to the other place, you kiss everywhere. You get kiss the boots, kiss everything.
It's unbelievable.
Sad.
They came through the Arabic Empire, where you have to travel out of your land to go and visit your God.
And then turn around to kill to buy your neighbors in the name of that God that you went to visit.
Yes. Does that even make sense? So
does.
what kind of a wicked God that will leave you in a random place and tell you to come in another random place to visit him? What kind of a random wicked God is that? They will tell us we have democracy. Go ahead, my dear.
No, and then you have to kill. I mean, we're talking about the Arabic. You have to kill your neighbor so that they'll give you 70 virgins when you get the buy and stuff. Does that make sense?
Insane.
Does that make sense? Please go ahead.
That is insane. The God that will wait for you to come and die first, when other people are here living heaven on earth, he's waiting for you to die first. What a wicked God. They will tell us we have democracy. The same democracy. I'm still waiting. I've been watching all the ads they are running on through this American election campaign. And I'm hoping to see our Nollywood stars coming to tell Americans to vote.
Oh.
Look at them. I thought that is the way to do it. Where are the Nollywood stars that are known? They are known on Amazon Prime. They are known on all these places. If you said there, one American was telling me about some movie on Netflix. So Americans do know African actresses and actors. Where are you guys going to do an ad and tell Americans to go and vote?
But they will abuse the hell out of them. It's what they did to Obama for trying to tell them what to do and who to vote for. They finished him up because there's freedom of speech.
So these people did not bring or teach us anything. Nothing. Everything they brought was for their own good. And that's another thing that we need to start doing. If we start looking at everything that they gave you is for their own benefit, I think it's a game changer. They never meant for anything good for you. Your presence annoys them. Your being destroys their psyche. Before these criminals came, we had kingdoms. We had organized communities and societies before the colonial terrorists showed up. You can see the picture of our sister there. I don't know who brought this out. May God bless you.
Yes.
The last time I looked, that girl looked like my second daughter.
Yes. I kept looking at her, honestly.
If I didn't know, I would have thought that was her.
Oh my God.
But we are being told that all we are doing was running in the forest until they came with their white Jesus boats. When these people were known to come and learn, and for you to learn anything, mathematics, science, you have to come to Africa to learn it. They stole everything and turned it around because our ancestors, Iflefus. Oh yeah, welcome to the neighborhood. Everybody is good. Come in. When our opponents are operating by, you're a criminal until proven otherwise. Our own is like, you are my friend until you victimize me.
And which was supposed to be the right thing, because it's humanity. It's about humanity, right?
Yeah, they are not human.
But they're not humans. So that's why these people are not human. So don't treat them like human beings. Don't assume they're humans.
Yeah, you can. That's why we made a mistake. Yeah. We thought it was the angel, because you don't know when God is going to visit you as an angel. You don't know that devil himself came to visit you.
They took our kindness for granted and stole everything, destroyed our relationship, and turned our people into slaves. That's so unfair. That's so unfair.
Ha! Look at these people here. Look at this house of Ayedepo.
See the castle.
Swimming pool.
Yes.
What do you mean? The house is suspended over some type of water.
But I don't even know what the thing is.
Or getting up, yeah.
Getting a few.
Seed sowers and tithe collectors. It's like that. And the other one look like Adiboye. He looks like he's living in a university. Is that a university or a home?
Dear, I do not even know. You can't even, like, you'll be asking yourself, this is in Nigeria? What? That are showing us people in Oshodi. Look at the house of the seed sowers, the tithe giver, payers. You see where they are living. Their tithes has not come. The dividend of their tithes has not come.
Hey.
Tithe giver, payers, seed sowers, and then your pastors are receiving the tithes and seeds and making investments to secure the future of their children and their grandchildren.
Why is none of these mega pastors an Igbo guy when the Igbos are all the ones giving all this money? Is that confusing to you, or is that just me?
Yeah,
all these rich ones, so now Lagos, they are all the ones, because the last time I checked, 80% of them are your brothers and sisters going there to give them money.
Yeah. That means now every guy now, every guy mugu.
So we don't know how to live in a university and institution and call it a home.
Every guy mugu. Everything, everybody wants to take us, dupe us in the name of the Lord.
It's not even that they took the money and left us with our mental health. They took everything. They took the money. They took the mental stability. People are afraid of everything. You're afraid of woke. You're afraid of wine. You're even afraid of grandmother. I heard that sometimes they will stone grandmother that has Alzheimer and think she's evil. Yes. They took everything. They will kill a child and say the child is demonic. And the people taking their money are living in affluence. Fear everywhere. You can't even give your used clothes to your sister, because these criminals will tell you that if you give your clothes to your sister, she will steal your destiny. You can't even give money. They will say, give tithes, don't give to the poor. No wonder we have criminals all over our land. Brothers and sisters, think about it. When our parents were taking care of the people in the village, helping them out, did you ever come home and you were afraid?
No.
As a matter of fact, once they see your car, man, they don't know, they will follow your car to follow you home so they can help
you. Praying for you.
Can't you see that these people did the reverse on us?
They did.
You're afraid of your cousin. You're afraid of your stepmother. You're afraid of your village. You're afraid of your house. You're afraid of your bedroom. Hell!
Afraid of even your God that loves you so much and created you, put you on a land flowing with milk and honey. You are afraid he will kill you if you say anything.
Meanwhile, these people are gallivanting everywhere with their limousine.
Yes.
They're not even taking limousine for special occasions anymore. They use it for everyday driving.
Everyday movement. Religious empire.
Ha! Who did this? Who did this voodoo? Left our people desperate. Desperate that a woman was caught last week with somebody else's child inside a rice bag. We know what she's planning to do with that. You see it everywhere. Capitalism, unfair trade is everywhere. Stealing to impoverish Africans.
Yes.
Stealing and stealing and stealing. Every time you wake up, dollar has added another 5 naira. Every time you wake up, from where to where? How is a land with oil and gas struggling to make it in the international community? Can you make it make sense?
Because everything is being stolen away.
Can anyone make it make sense, if not by design? That this whole thing is by design.
It is by design.
And as long as you are there thinking, look at portfolio, what is it talking about now? You will die at the Mediterranean Sea. If it's not enough that they are stealing from us, causing us mental instability, causing us family problems, causing us relationship problems, they are also bringing foods that are filled with cancer carcinogens in it. Cancer causing agents. Look at the Indomin. I took a picture of Ede the other day and I sent it to my cousin, Ede Nabo.
Yes.
To show them how much he sold a pound here. We should show it to them at one of our shows.
Yeah.
Ede is like $219 a pound. So for you to get a stick of not
Apple.
apple, for you to get a stick of apple, maybe this big, you're looking at $5.72. One, because the apple is so medicinal that you know all the medicinal. That's how, by the way, Americans or people watching, if you come here, all those expensive things at the stores, those are the things that are healthy for you, especially in the produce sections.
Yes.
They are very expensive. If it's not expensive, it probably has a lot of chemicals that they use to preserve it.
Yep.
The same thing with Ede. But our people will abandon Ede and eat Indomie.
Indomie.
Or Indomie. I'm not boy him.
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
Chemical. All you have to do, put water. Did your forefathers go and get water and put in anything and eat it like that? Because they want you out. Every time we turn around, our brothers are online begging, my kidney has failed.
Yeah, kidney
my
failure
liver has failed.
All the organs destroyed.
Have we ever heard of kidney failure before when we are eating?
No, our people will live up to 120 years strong, because what you're eating has chemical, formalin, the frozen fish, frozen this, all these things that are bringing for you. They have what they use to embalm the dead people. You are embalming your body while you are alive. Why won't all your kidneys and all the organs die?
Please return back to your home food. I promise you that that God they told you to abandon, the God of our ancestors, he who did not put you in a place where the food will not sustain you.
No.
He will never do that.
Never.
You guys pray to him, but you dismiss him when it comes to certain things. He will never do that. The people that are taking from you are the capitalist criminals, packaging things to sell.
Business empire, fashion
business empires. Anytime you see them packaging stuff, run from it.
Yes.
My patient was telling me the other day, he said, oh, it makes sense now. If there's no label, that means it's healthy. I said, let's start from there. That makes sense. These people have labeled everything, tracked everything, mix it, pack it in a bag, all for them to take money and for you to go and see your ancestors.
Told you stop eating Maggi. We told you stop. We've mentioned all these things to you here on this show. Go back to Ogiri, Okowa. Go back to natural ginger, what they call garlic, natural things. Go back, women. Go back to natural things. Remove your fake nails. Go and put pepper in back of your house. Go and put leaves, onubo. That's how your ancestors survived. Go back. Remove fake things. Have you seen white people fixing nails like vulture? It's only you. You will fix nail. You will fix nash. You will fix hair. Only you. Body mutilation. Only you. Because of low self-esteem. Your family. You can't feed your family. You come on social media. You want to post. You want to do this. And those that cannot meet up will go and start looking for people's children to sell. Because they want to meet up with the stupid fashion empire. Nadia, go ahead.
It's unbelievable, my sister. It is unbelievable. And then, as if that's not enough, these people they bamboozle us with misrepresentation, disinformation, propagandas, and lies. Our sister the other day was able to put the amount that we are losing in the dollar amount that we are losing from this narrative of misrepresentation and disinformation and propaganda, because we don't appreciate things. We don't know. We may say, hey, how could we know about Sam? But how we are now costing the $4.2 billion. Do you know what $4.2 billion can do to our education sector? And it's all by design.
Yes.
They work hard every time. Oh, yes, African children, hungry children, war here, killings here, this here, destructions here. You will never hear that people are even having a wedding and it's the best wedding that anybody have been to. You can never hear that we have a very nice places in our area that you can go and visit and your chi will return back to you. They will never show that.
No, they won't. It's an empire, media empire. Media empire for misrepresentation and misinformation. Lies and propaganda. That is the section. That is the section of that particular empire. That's the work it does.
Oh, that's part of the tools, that's the so that's the department. They are intentional about what they're doing.
In all their ways.
That's the danger when you allow your enemies to tell your stories.
Okay.
Because what they will do is to paint you evil, paint
Mm-hmm.
you as uncivilized, and whatever else they deem necessary to keep you down. Our movie producers will sell wrong narratives. I remember back in maybe 20 years ago when Osofia was profiled here in 2020 document Friday shows. I forgot what it's called. They do that show every Friday. This Osofia, they profiled him and he was going, I go chop your money, disappear. You know, how they were taking children and burying them under houses before they can build their house so that they can make money off of that. And people in Kenya or Ghana started practicing that for real from what they saw in your so-called Nigerian movies. So the American TV profiled it, and Osofia was the main character of I Go Take Your Money, Disappear. He's the one kidnapping and burying children.
Can you imagine?
Which American movies have you seen where they're picking up children, if not the ones that actually happened?
Never.
They demonize our children with their demonic, meaningless lyrics that will cause them to lose who they are, singing the same thing over and over again to manipulate their minds. As if that's not enough. When we tell you that this is multifactorial, people think it's a joke. They're going from everywhere. They will come up with their love is love phenomenon. Ha! Love is love. You can't blame who you can't choose who you love. You can't love who you love. But the last time I looked, all the rich white people were picking up white chicks to marry and producing white children. That every time my brothers sign up for any kind of contract, love is love will kick in. Their wife has to be white or else. That's how much low self-esteem these people want. Even in 2024, even with their millions, their minds and their brain is so twisted. You would think they will have a mother that say, like our mother used to do, like this woman on your child ain't coming here. Oh, the mother will say, you're marrying white. Hey, Father, I thank you. And then they will start profiling her all over. Onyocha is going to be our PR for the Anambra State. You're gonna use one Onyocha.
Yeah.
Are you guys mad?
They are. They are. Definitely they are. They are. They're not okay now. They're not okay. It's mental illness.
Modern day African slaves, they buy their own tickets by themselves.
Yes.
They drain their wealth by themselves. They do love is love outcome and make money for their oppressors. And they will continue to oppress you because you do not want to go back to who you are. You do not want to accept that your ancestors are not criminals, but rather the criminals are on the other side, those people. A brother here, Robert Odiahi, I don't know what kind of name is that. Anyhow, he came up with the outcome of love is love phenomenon that we hear all the time. Because we are being forced to take over this. Go and look, put it side by side. Maybe I'll look up the picture. I'll get a picture of all the white athletes empire and show you who the wives are. And then I'll turn around and get the black one. And then we'll see if love is loving. If that math is matching up. As we're speaking, our brothers are losing money. They are losing their children. They are losing everything over love is love. And then when they are poor, they will go and look for my sister to come and start every say a good morning. Why do you have to say that good morning like that? Hey, they should want. When you're on your children and can be mega arrest, one phone call, they will come and take your $1 million behind to British prison.
Yep.
Let's stop this madness. Insane. My sister, please go ahead.
Yes, my dear. We're talking about the evil empires that destroyed Africa. We're breaking it down for you, putting them in categories. So this one is slave trade. That's the empire, either by marriage or by brain drain. Because of time, we'll not read out all the things that some of our people that have gone to go and marry the descendants of their oppressors, what they lost. And we'll move on to the next thing. So, like we said, when you now when they say love, we ask our people, this love between the black man and the daughters of the oppressors, is it even a real love? Is it fake? Is it not fake?
Sister, if they can find a knife to cut out the private part like their fathers did, that will happen first.
So you see, love at what cost? You see that this kind of love cannot happen without money or wealth. Are you surprised that the African women are now demanding more from African men? Because they feel that they have been taken for granted. If you can do all this for daughters of your oppressors, why can't you do that for your sisters? Okay. Why is it when it comes to your sister, Ariana Bakasege, yeah, you want this, you want that, you want that to submit, you want that to bow, you want that to do this, but you are busy bowing to the daughters of your oppressors, doing everything for them. If you know how to treat women right, why can't you treat your own sisters right as well? Black women are now revolting, shouting, especially now that they are asking them, what do you bring to the table? What are you bringing to the table?
Which table?
Which table? I'm telling you. After they have done all the BBL that cost them millions, you want them to bring one to the table. Meanwhile, you marry them because of the BBL. Then you want them to still have something down the table. Are you being realistic? Some say it's 50-50. We'll give you wife. We'll give you bed as well. People like Emeku Ugonye, they don't even want to pay bride price. Fiancé, free of charge wife. Some of these people, their communities contributed money for them to travel abroad and acquire knowledge. In the Harvard, what did they do? They will return and tell us that we're too emotic.
On the Ivy League United.
Yes. Want to cancel bride price. Want to do it 50-50. After collecting the woman free of charge, we'll now take her home and do 50-50 as well. Wow. And then when they give birth to children, I guess we'll do the name of the children
50-50.
Some will answer their father's last name. Some will answer the mother's. See, everything is 50-50 now. And maybe when we get on top of bed, it will be 50-50 as well. You're so free 50-50. But you want submission after 50-50. They will still enter kitchen and cook for you, do everything for you, carry pregnant, do everything. Really? These slave masters, we really need to team up and begin to do better, because here is team solution. Our only solution. No blame game can help us. Cannot help black man. Laziness cannot help us. Either laziness in the brain, laziness physically, no type of laziness will help us. We must accept that we have failed ourselves, both males and females, and begin to be intentional in fixing our lives and our society. Please continue to help us to share and like and subscribe. So we just finished telling you different type of empires that they used to destroy Africa.